had already turned it on. God. Hello everybody, how are you? This is Liz from Treliz and I'm at my studio that is actually set up for a virtual festival tomorrow, Saturday, June the 20th, and it's very exciting. So I will be taking over Yorkshire Festival Instagram for 15 minutes and I'll be showing things, and yeah, it's really cool. I'm very excited. Today I will be sharing on my Instagram stories, the other vendors. So I think until this is uploaded, it will still be on my Instagram stories. And then we're going to try to put all the lives in the IGTV of the festival. So it's great. And there will be discounts for the weekend, and yeah, I decided also to leave my pre-orders that were finishing yesterday, for a few more days until the weekend is over. So I'm really excited, and yeah. So did I say hi? Hi! And yeah, so I've been setting up all this. Well, I think I will take a bit later on a video and put it through, maybe here, because actually I don't have a table, so I kind of built up a table, which is actually not bad because it gives me a bit what kind of dimension of a table I would need for this space. So yeah, it's actually working out really well. So I feel a bit smug that I have my glasses, but it's getting brighter in the afternoon over here and the sun is a bit, blinding me. And yeah, well, I'm gonna try. If I'm too much, crinking and being like that, I think I'm gonna put them again. But yeah, let's try this. Okay, I think my eyes are adjusting a bit better. So today, I've actually skipped a week, so I'm sorry, because I really wanted to do, to talk about the patterns of this book, and I was thinking to take them one by one and talk about it, do I like it or not? But I feel that's gonna be a very big video, so I'm not sure, should I do that or not? I don't know. And on the other side, I've been hurt with my foot, and you would think that, having a fracture on your feet, on your foot, it's not both the feet, it's one foot, that it will make me, stay calmer, stay seated, not do much stuff. But apparently I'm the kind of person that if you tell me you got to sit and rest, my mind's gonna do the opposite. So I actually took it a bit slow for a couple of days, but then the third day I had my nephews and we went all over the place and we walked and walked and I was kind of fine, but later that day I was in so much pain that now I'm practically seated, and I was, okay, that's not a bad thing, because next week you have lots of dyeing and preparations to do because of the pre-orders, and I have also scheduled some other dyeing. And I'm like, okay, like take this opportunity to knit and read, because you want to read and knit, Liz. And of course, guys, it's the opposite. Like, why do I want to knit when I'm very, very busy? And I do knit when I'm very, very busy, even if my hands are hurt or whatever. And then now I'm like, eh. And I know what's wrong with me. Like, all my projects are, most of them, sweaters. And I'm in purling phase. Like, all of them have some purling to do. And I'm like, really? So I'm busting now myself to work more on my test knits that I'm doing. So I've worked the back, and now I need to pick up here the stitches and to do the front. So I'm not gonna show it to you because it hasn't grown too much, but I'm gonna do a smaller video just after this one, and I will upload it in a few days. So I'll have 2 videos prepared today, but then it gives me a bit more time to prepare other stuff. What do you think? Yes, I'm excited. So today we're gonna talk about Lane's publishing book, 52 Weeks of Socks. So we've already talked about socks over here with me. You know that I love them, but I kind of hate them, like the process of them, because we need to. But I have to say that while looking at this book, they feel difficult, you know, and there's beautiful photography and beautiful projects, and I thought at first, like, I'm never gonna do any of them, but actually I like a few of them. So I took notes for every single one of them, and I actually said which ones I was, you know, going to do. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 out of 52 that I definitely want to do. So there are others, I think that it's like a bit more than the half, that if I want to just push a bit myself, that I know that will need a bit more of work from my part, that I could do. But then there are some, like the more lacy ones, that I'm like, not for me, I know that. So this is my personal opinion, right? But even like that, on the first approach, like the first idea that I want to do 16, like let's say 20 out of 52, like it's pretty good, like for me. And yeah, so I will just go through it, and I really like it. Like, I really love the book. I've already said, like, the photography is really great. It has the same Lane magazine vibe that we all know. I think my favorite picture of them all is this sock, which is a design by Andrea Mari. It has beautiful bubbles, but I have to say that that one seems to be a bit uncomfortable. Like, how do you put your shoe with all those bubbles? Let me find the sock, okay? So look how beautiful it is. And it has very, you know, simple cables and all that, and all those cute bubbles. But I was thinking, like, come on, how do you wear this? Or maybe like a sandal style of shoe? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually thinking of making like this design and do it like a, you know, like a, start it from the cuff. I don't even know if it starts from the cuff or the toe, but whatever. And then just do a mitt, you know, like a fingerless mitt with this design. It look really cute, right? Or other than that, just do the cabling part up until here, and then just on the leg part do the bubbles. I don't know, I'm not sure. I found them marvelous, but I think I would be bothered. Or maybe have, you know, some shoes that are a bit larger, like little boots that are maybe a bit more larger on your feet, and then do it slightly longer. I don't know. What do you say? Please tell me. Tell me, how would you wear Crispedia? I think that's how it's pronounced. So let me show you ones that I would love to do. The ones that is really interesting, so it's number 3, and it's this one, because I love the shape. Look how cute Jilly is. It's really, really cute. I love it. And actually I thought that it was a kind of brioche, but it's not, it's just ribbing. But it's interesting because even the toes shape, you see, it's not a classical one, and I really, really like that. I do. And it's really cute. I love that. Then, yeah, maybe I should just show you which ones I would do. Like, for example, me, I love them. I found them beautiful, but I will never do them. Like, I know, look how beautiful, gorgeous those are. But I'm not a lace girl. And my mommy isn't a sock person. I have to teach my mom to do socks because I think she's gonna be killing them because she's very good at lace. Yeah, I don't know. There was one that I was saying that I would like to see it in a more variegated yarn. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's okay. The rocking chair. I really liked also this one, the porch light. So this is a very small picture, a darker one. I will see in the editing if you can see it. Otherwise, I will put another picture of them. And I like them, but you know, the colors that it was done, like it doesn't really show the leg part. It has like a little design, and I really find it beautiful. And a question, would you do socks with mohair? For example, Imker is a fairly simple texture cable pattern, but it holds mohair. Like it feels like super warm, but I don't know. Mohair is slippery, and then I think it will just felt more easily. I don't know. Like, tell me, would you do socks with mohair? I want. These ones, when I first saw them, I was like, I don't like the colors. But in other colors, I think I would like them to do them because I like color work. But yeah, those colors aren't speaking to me. So you have also to have in mind, if you're not sure about the coloring of a project, just go on Ravelry and see the same project in other colorway combos, you know. That's always very inspirational for me if I'm not really sure if I like a design. So I have to say my first thought about the Lempy sock was like, I don't feel it, but then I was like, yeah, but in another color, maybe yes. Like for example, I think I would just switch the color work and have this the same color with that, or I don't know. I think it just has lots of things going on. And I know that it is because there's another texture in the part of the heel to show it better, but yeah, I'm not feeling it. Oh, this one is super interesting and simple. So this one is actually, every section has 2 colors, and always one color is stranded in front of the other, and that's how there's this nice texture of color done. I find it's really cute. This is Morning Coffee. And then there are several ones, really, really nice, cute ones, lacy ones, cable ones. For example, there's the artichoke. Look how cute it is. Like, this is really cute. I love it. And it is kind of lacy, but not so much, so I might do it at some point. I find it very original. I would also like it, you know, with a bit of speckles to add a bit more interest for me. Maybe with my new colorway. Should I show you my new colorway? I will show you all my new colorways, but I think this one will look great in it. Like, look at this. The artichoke in Survivor. This colorway is going to be named Survivor. Okay, wait a minute. I'm just gonna throw this on the side. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. What would you say? Yeah, I like it. The artichoke. Then let's see. Okay, the photography in this book, I've said it, it's amazing. I love it. But when there's a very dark project, you can't see the little design that's there. And this is the typical example of the ants, the Lume socks. So I think the picture is gorgeous because they played with the light. So you can actually see that there's something here going on and something on the top part. But you can't really say, is it a leaf? Is it a flower? What is it? So this, for example, I would also check it out on Ravelry, but I really like the simple structure, like it's fairly, you know, very the kind of socks that I would do. But I have to say I probably would omit that part because for me the toe area is, you know, a bit more fragile and I don't feel really safe of having their little holes because it might end up with a bigger one. Well, I don't take special care of my knitting stuff, especially socks, so yeah, I think I would be more aware and just do the little design on the top. Some others that I would definitely like is those fairly simple ones with color work, the Mika socks, and I like it a lot. I like how simple they are. An example of lacy socks that are gorgeous, but I would be scared to do. Not really scared, but I know that it's not something that, you know, I would finish in the near future, and that's already the case with my socks, so yeah, I don't know. Then there are these ones that I adore, very cute. They also use mohair. I would do them without the mohair because I'm not really sure about using mohair in socks, as I've already said. This is the Lucerne pattern, and it's really cute and fairly simple, you see. It's really nice, and I like this burgundy colorway. It reminds me my bluebird colorway. Anyhow. Then there are also sleepers, and I have to say I never really thought of making sleepers. I really find them beautiful, these ones, and the bottom is like that, so there's everywhere color work. Look at this picture, it's really cool. But I have to say, yeah, doing sleepers, I don't think so, because I live with the dog, and so the kind, you know, sheds a lot, and I would feel like sorry for them to be in, you know, full of the kind's fluff. But yeah, maybe another time. Maybe in the future. It's okay, I'm not gonna do them right now. Oh, so these ones, when I saw them, I was like, oh my god, this seems intricate, or like lots of small cables. But then I noticed, I looked at the picture like that, and I was like, this isn't cabling. this is genius because it's actually slipping the stitches with yarn in front, and that's what creates the little strands, and I find that nice. So it's actually a pretty lazy one. Well, lazy one. It is work, but it's easier than doing, you know, the little cabling part. So its name is Stone, Tatiana Kulikova. So it's really nice because there are some names that I know and some other names that I don't know. So it's really great to also meet the few designers. I have to say I haven't checked them on Ravelry, I just flipped the book. But I definitely want to go and check, you know, each designer, what do they make, what are their style, and yeah. Then I really like the small cabling in this one too, and the simple feel. So I think there's a bit of everything, like really the selection of the patterns, it's really nicely done. Like there's lace, easy lace, difficult lace, really beautiful. And then there's like color work, intarsia. Like I don't know how to do intarsia, but I love those socks, and maybe at some point I would do them. It's the Alvar socks, and look how rad they look. Like, come on. Like these ones, I want to make them taller and put little black boots, you know, until here, and have this space to come out, and you know, maybe a slightly higher pants just to show the sock, of course. Like, come on. Yeah, I really love that. Then there's the Lazy Daisy, a very simple pattern, and which is nice. Of course, we love the Lazy Daisy. Then more intricate ones. This, I love them. I love how tall they are. I like tall socks, which for a lazy sock knitter, it's not like the best, but I like them tall. And this is beautiful. But it's not in my list of, you know, doable in the first like round. Then of course, oh my god, so this designer, I met her in my very first festival in Switzerland, but she's from the UK, and her name is Charlotte Stone, and she started designing those great, amazing colorwork socks, very cute, with little foxes, with little flowers. And every time I tell her, please Charlotte, do a cowl, because for me, smaller circumference to do color work is a bit more challenging. I have actually done only one mitt, and I never did the second one, but whatever. And she has those amazing cute ones. So this one isn't as cute as her other ones, but when I saw it, I was like, this reminds me of Charlotte. And when I saw it, it is Charlotte's design, and it is Hollingbourne. I'm not really sure how to pronounce the name. There you go. And I found them really cute and nice. Then there are some other socks. This one is also fairly simple, and I like it because it's also a very, you know, memorable design. Like you do like a few sections and then you know, like they repeat how it goes. And I like that in a sock. And usually because the socks, you know, you can carry them around, and I'm not very good at remembering a chart or something. Like if it's fairly simple like that one, I can take it with me, you know. I don't feel like I have to have my pattern with me, you know. And I like that. Then a bit of cabling with style is this one, the Lyric socks. I really find them cute. I like them. Yeah, so overall I really like them. There was one pattern that I wasn't sure of. This one, from Erica Lopez from Spain. I love it. It's simple, it feels romantic. I would also love it in my new colorway Survivor, but I would also, are you ready? Are you ready? Just if you have sensitive eyes, maybe you want to put your sunglasses on, because I think over this new colorway would be also look awesome. So this is then your eyes, but it could also be beautiful with, oh sorry, my battery is getting low, but it's okay, with Love's a Stranger. But wait for it, my new favorite one is The Captain of Her Heart. And I love how deep this is, and it actually feels very dramatic. So yeah, The Captain of Her Heart. And I think this very simple design would look great even with a variegated yarn, because it's not, you know, very busy, it's fairly simple, and it will show off the colorways, the colors beautifully. So this is Garia from Erica, and Erica is amazing. She has this very romantic vibe, and as a person she's very, you know, gentle and everything, and I love her. She's amazing. You have to find her on Instagram and on Ravelry. Please do, please do. Then in the end there's a bit more lacy ones, and the only thing that I think it's sad is that, okay, of course some of the socks have just a small picture because it's already big, like come on. But for example, this one, I don't know how to pronounce it, Alicia from Becky Sorensen. The name tells me something. I think I know her, I'm not sure. Look how cute they are. I think they're embroidered. And I think, like, for example, this pattern, it's just a bit sad that we don't have a bigger picture of the project. Like, look how beautiful it is. Yeah, but that's just me. Like, if I had to do a complaint, like not really a complaint, like, you know me, I don't like to complain, and I'm not complaining. It's amazing. I would never be able to do just a work like that. It's very well done, but I just wanted to see them a bit bigger. Yeah. And then last but not least, one that I really like, because first of all, it's made out of DK. It's a bit larger, so floppy or sock, and it's color work, but simple color work, and I like it simple. There you go. So Cindy's choice, I love it. I find it really, really gorgeous. Yeah. So that's it. So I think I'm gonna do maybe a small collage of the ones that I really like, or the ones that I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, so maybe until the end of 2021 I have done those 16 pairs of socks. It just seems I just say it and it's like, it sounds like a joke to me, like 16 pairs, like even in a year and a half. So imagine the book, it says 52 weeks of sock, like 52 pairs of socks in a year, and I can't even imagine myself doing 16 pairs in a year and a half. Maybe that's sad. My God. Should I challenge myself? No, it's okay. I don't care that much about socks, I mean. Do I? No, I don't. No. I don't want to push myself to that, because right now it's okay. I'm in more of a sweater mood, but I need to cast on. I have, from all the socks that I've shown you before, from the sock along, I haven't started the second sock of the two other pairs, but I need to cast on the one that is like kind of, you know, a vanilla sock. And then there's another one that it was a more intricate design, but now because I have the test knit, I think I'm just gonna cast on the vanilla one. Yeah, and so then I will have the vanilla one and my test knit as a bit more current, you know, like on the go. Yeah, I think that's good. So I hope you weren't that bored with my you know, what I liked or not. Yeah, but I think it would have been a very big video if I've shown like all of them, and that's not really the purpose. And yeah, so I'm very excited to show you the new colorways. So all of them are named from songs, and because I love music and I'm very inspired. So this one was already named. So this one is very similar to my Fight Club, but Fight Club, it's just the hot fuchsia without speckles. This one has red speckles. So this is the colorway Loves a Stranger, because sometimes it is. No, actually, I think the lyrics say loves a stranger until I see you again, you know? So maybe I should say loves a stranger, colorway, and in parentheses, until I see you again, you know, like, let's have a small date, you know? So that's the one. Then I love Etta James' song, Damn Your Eyes, and I wanted to have a colorway named after that song for a long time. And when I thought about it, it was like, you know what? It has to be like an Eye of the Tiger thing. And maybe I should have named it Eye of the Tiger, but no. This is Damn Your Eyes. It's actually a yellow base with speckles of orange and some really dark purple, but I on purposely let the speckles, you know, bleed a bit more into the yarn, so it gives it more of a, you know, of a halo, and I really like it. So there's a part that would be just yellow, and then it starts having all the craziness. Then I wanted a pale one for Survivor. So this is not Destiny's Child's Survivor. It is another song by, I never remember the names. Anyhow, you know what? I will put links of the songs down below. I love it because it's one of the songs that make me in a very summery mood, and that, you know, you're gonna be okay. But it has also a very relaxing vibe, and that's what I wanted with this. This yarn has inspired me also to make a selection of other colorways that will be fading into that. So I'm not sure if it will fade into the rusty color or into the small bluish one, but I think it's gonna be more into a rusty or orangey thing, because I'm thinking of my Alohomora, you know, fade, that it's from a mustardy yellow, but it's more yellow, not really mustard, to a dark gray. But this is a light gray, but I really like this one, this rust, this orange rust. So I'm not sure. I might play with all the colors that they're here, because there's also like a greenish rust. I don't know how to say. I really like this spot. You can see like all of them, like a bit of orange, a bit of blue. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. And then last but not least, the captain of her heart, because our hearts have captains, and the best captain that your heart can have is yourself. So love your heart, love yourself, love your yarn, love what you do, mistakes or not, you're doing great. Yeah, so that's the mood I am in these days. So that was it. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for, you know, supporting me. So if you want any of those new colors, they will be in limited amount, ready to ship, but I will also put pre-orders for them just over the weekend with a discount code that will be because of the festival, okay? So I'm gonna edit this so you can have all the information. Love you. Don't forget, colors power, fiber is our weapon.